I'm Charlotte Atchley, editor of Baking and Snack Magazine. Today, I'm speaking with Jim Simon, founder and CEO of Jimmy Bar, which you can read all about in our December issue. Thanks for being with me today, Jim.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about first how you got into the snack business in the first place. You didn't start out in snack manufacturing, but you saw a need. What need was that?
Taste really. I was wandering around my local Whole Foods, and I've always been a big bar eater, as well as just healthy snacks. Always a little bit on the healthy side. Not a vegan or vegetarian by any stretch, but a little on the healthy side. And I noticed that most of the bars don't taste good. Most of the snacks didn't taste great. And then it was really more marketing than actuality, as far as finding something that's actually good for you that tastes good. Once I got into the snack space, I realized that it's 94.7% marketing. But yeah, that's how I got it.
So, let's talk about how the Jimmy Bar, which is the product that you launched, it's a snack bar. How did it evolve over the years? Because the bar that you're selling now is very different from the bar you started out with.
It really evolved by listening to the consumer, as cheesy as that might sound. It's just the truth. We were doing a lot of demos at local grocery chains in Chicago, and everybody kept saying, "Yeah, it tastes good, but it's too high in sugar." They're complaining about the sugar. We don't use any processed sugar. We still don't use any processed sugar. It was the sugar was from dates or apples or bananas, and so I would have these you know discussions with consumers. One almost evolved into an argument where it was this nurse, and she said, "Sugar, sugar, it doesn't matter." And I said, "So me scooping, a huge tablespoon of sugar into my mouth is the same as eating apples?" She said, "Yes." She's flat out wrong. But, I just realized that, what, people aren't getting it. Our sales are pretty good. The bar tasted good, but I said, people just aren't getting it. Most people don't want to eat eat healthy. They want to think they're eating healthy. Just sort of like most people don't really want to learn about politics. They want to think they're learning about politics, or they want to absorb someone else's opinion. So this was when a brand called Quest Bar was really blowing up, and they came out with the first high protein, low sugar. And so my sister and I said, well, let's come out with our own version of something that's high protein, low sugar, but do it our way, which is crunchy. Everything we do is crunchy. We have a crunchy fit. And then from there, we did a soft pivot to functional. So every bar that we make has functional ingredients: MCT, omega-3, turmeric, plant-based caffeine, extra vitamin C for immune. That's kind of our hook, in a rock and roll sense. That's our pop hook, is that it's functional, it tastes great. We think we have the best bar on the market, and convenient. And then from there, we started getting into non-bars. We came out with a shelf-stable keto pudding, which was first to market anywhere in the world. It's doing very well. And we're coming out with several items this year.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that. What are you hoping to bring to other snack categories as you expand beyond the bars?
Well, I can't tell you; it's a secret, but it will be very exciting. It's We're almost done with two of them, but it's going to be in the dessert category. Anybody who has been on a low carb diet, or anybody, I mean, let's face it, most of us put on a couple pounds during COVID. Our C store sales, went straight down during COVID. A, no one was traveling, and B, people are reaching for Doritos, Cheetos, chips, myself included. It's just comfort food. If you're not going to the gym, or you're not even, people eat bars when they're on the go. If you're not on the go, you're just going to sit around and eat, your Fritos. So from that, we said, let's start doing something healthy in desserts, because there really isn't anything. We try to be first to market. When we came out with the first functional high protein, low sugar, that was first to market. During COVID, we came out with an immune bar, which is 300% of your vitamin C. Kind of like that emergency drink you put in your water, when you get a cold, or if you feel like you're getting a cold. We said, let's do a bar for that. And now that's doing really well. We've got about 5 or 6 copycat brands that copying the immune bar. What we're coming out with in desserts, and we've got a kind of a salty snack we're coming out with, is also first to market. We want to be first to market in everything we do.
Well, thank you so much, Jim, for taking this time to talk to me today and share a little bit about the story of Jimmy Bar with our audience.
Thank you so much, and a big fan of your publication.